Hey guys, and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and today I'll be going over 5 problems that I think Animal Crossing New Horizons needs to fix. New Horizons is one of my favourite games of all time now, but nearly a year on there are still some glaring problems that Nintendo really needs to work on to help improve the game. I want to make it clear that I really enjoy New Horizons and I never want my videos to be overly negative, so I'm going to look at this in a sort of more constructive way. So let's get into this list. If you're looking forward to this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. Number 1. Villager Dialogue. The villagers of Animal Crossing have always been a core part of the game's experience, and time again, the writers of Animal Crossing have proven that they're capable of writing some of the absolute best dialogue in gaming. It's not deep or super serious, but that's why it's so great in my opinion. It has always been really able to capture the vibe of a sort of cozy little village. Sadly, most seem to agree that New Horizons has kind of dropped the ball in this regard, and that they often find their villagers repeating the same few lines of dialogue again and again and again. In my update videos, I've even made a clear point to mention when there's new dialogue available because of this problem. Whether you love talking to your villagers or not, we can all agree that more dialogue options available would be a good thing and would help improve the game, as it would take the villagers from feeling more robotic to feeling more alive, which is something that honestly this game sorely needs. I love all of the different villagers and their unique personalities, so more dialogue would really help accentuate this part of the game. New Horizons has definitely put more of a focus on decorating the villager interactions and personality, and I think they could try to better hit a perfect balance here for the many players who want more meaningful interactions with their favourite villagers. For those of us who have played since March, there's no doubt we've made some great memories with our favourite villagers on our island, so it'd be great for Nintendo to improve this even more with better dialogue. Number 2. Lack of furniture. Animal Crossing New Horizons perhaps introduced one of my favourite features ever put into an Animal Crossing game, and also one that has likely changed the course of Animal Crossing games forever, which is the ability to put furniture outdoors and freely decorate your island like this. I absolutely love this feature and I'm so happy it's here, but considering this was the game to introduce such a thing, there really isn't as much furniture to decorate with as previous games. Despite you only being able to decorate inside in previous games, they had significantly more furniture to choose from. Although updates have proven to introduce new furniture which is really great, sadly it feels like a massive furniture update could be a ways off. With so much of our favourite furniture missing and potential new items that we've seen in games like Pocket Camp not available here, it definitely makes me wish that New Horizons would come out with a massive furniture update which could help us decorate our islands and our homes and make them feel more unique than ever. Sadly, you do tend to see the same items again and again on people's islands because there really is only so many to choose from. I think there's so much potential here though for really great new items and returning old favourites, looking at you Froggy Chair, and I imagine Nintendo will continue to add even more within future updates. Let's just hope that in the future we can get a significant new items update which will introduce many great new furniture items to the game. Number 3. Online features. Talking of brand new features, New Horizons introduced for the very first time the ability to play with up to 8 people online. This is honestly really cool, and the scenes of all these players together really is a wonderful sight, but then there really isn't much for you to do online at all. It seems like such a shame, especially since you have to pay for Nintendo Switch Online. Not only does the online feature lack substance, but it's also pretty slow to travel from island to island, just to kind of have the same interactions again and again with the people you play with. I think New Leaf is a really good example of how to do online right, with you being able to visit Tortimer Island with your friends to play a series of minigames. Minigames in general would help improve the online of Animal Crossing New Horizons so much, and would give players a reason to visit their friends often, to play these online games and unlock cool goodies via them. These minigames wouldn't need to just be locked to online play either, just like Tortimer Island wasn't, but it would be even more fun to play them with your friends. In an age where lots of people are sadly stuck indoors and are looking to kill time with their friends virtually, this is one way that New Horizons could really improve and give players that much more to do with their buddies online, so I really hope we get a proper online update soon. Also, if they could help fix the loading screens that we have to go through when you visit other islands through Dodo Airlines, that would be really great because this is perhaps one of the slowest parts of the games. I really enjoy the fact that they gave Orville and Wilbur actual personality and gave them lots to say, but the sheer fact that you have to read the same dialogue from them over and over again kind of goes into my previous point, and it also goes into the fact that the online is just really slow in this game, so that's something that I would definitely love to see improved in the future. Number 4. Item loading. I've gotten into the habit of visiting Dream Islands a lot on my live streams recently, and one of the most noticeable things that happens with islands that are heavily decorated is the item load-in. This means that when you're exploring an island that has a ton of items, the game will take some time to actually load all of these in, and they'll sort of pop onto the screen as they load. I've always found this strange because it's not like New Horizons requires the most. This honestly seems like a bit of a lazy workaround for Nintendo. In a way, it kind of actually punishes some of the most creative players who have taken the time to truly utilize every space given to them. Though I understand a lot of us haven't really encountered this issue, due to the fact we don't feel the need to have so many items, I don't think players who do want to heavily decorate their island should be punished for doing so. Of course, it's not a direct punishment from Nintendo, and decorating your island heavily is kind of encouraged, but this load-in definitely affects your experience on your island, and the same goes for anyone who is going to visit as well. New Horizons is all about being creative at the end of the day, so it doesn't feel right for players to have to sacrifice their creativity in order to have an island without this load-in issue. Hopefully Nintendo can look into this, especially if we do get even more items that players will want to use to decorate with. Number 5. Quality of life updates. Nearly 1 year in, New Horizons still lacks some of the important quality of life updates that it sorely needs. This includes, but is not limited to, bulk buying items, crafting multiple items, terraforming updates, and so many more that would help elevate our gameplay from day to day. I imagine that for many, the lack of content from previous games like New Leaf is disappointing, but I also feel like New Horizons should continue to fine-tune the existing features and improve those, alongside bringing back old features and adding in new ones. Crafting is such an important part of the game, and whether you love it or hate it, there's no denying that improving it with quality of life updates would be a good thing. The same could be said for terraforming, which is really fantastic, but it's still kind of slow and a bulky process. Quality of life updates have been introduced to New Horizons, but sadly not the main ones that people have really been asking for. This leads me to believe that we could expect to see a proper quality of life update in the future, but it may be a ways off yet. Updates have been happening, but a lot of these updates feel like they're missing things which would really help make them super exciting. It'd be amazing to log on one day and see that all of these improvements we've been dying for are coming, and hopefully that will happen one day. So these were 5 problems that I think need fixing in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Like I said, I love this game and I always want to see it improved and reach the full potential I really think it can. I still play with the game every day and I've made so many great memories with it already, so I'd love to see even more improvements made to this already great game. Please let me know down in the comments section below which problems you think need to be fixed in New Horizons and how the game could be further improved in your opinion. If you want to help support me and my channel, click the join button down below the video or the link in the description to become a channel member and a member of the Bob's Gang. You can get a whole bunch of really cool perks for doing so, such as exclusive emojis, a badge by your name, exclusive content and posts, and so much more, so be sure to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, show support, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. You can check out my links and my merch in the description, and 2 Animal Crossing videos on the right side of the screen. Thank you once again for watching.